Science fiction movies have always shown us things we don't have but want. This is one reason why their futuristic gadgets always impress us. Some of the ideas from the first sci-fi movies have become real. Today, we are going to go talk about the 10 futuristic sci-fi gadgets that exist or will soon be. But before we begin our countdown, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon as well. So let's get started. Number 10. Submarine. It's also hard to believe that so many of the things that science fiction writers predicted have come true. The French author Jules Verne's predictions were very accurate. For example, in his 1869 book, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the characters use a submarine-like device to get around under the waves. But subs today don't come with a nice dining room and paintings like he did. Number 9. Mosquito Drones. Sci-fi fans fear these tiny flying robot drones because they can take pictures, follow your movements, and even inject you with diseases. But what's even scarier is that they may be closer to reality than you think. In 2007, a 1.2-inch model was shown at a robotics conference, and development has only continued since then. Number 8. Light from the water. If you don't have enough money to buy your own hydroelectric dam, you're in luck. With a watt lamp, you can now make your own electricity at home. Just pour water on the hydroelectric battery, which is a carbon stick with magnesium powder, and let there be light. Number 7. Holographic displays. Interacting with objects that are projected in front of us, or that are on the surface, is getting much closer to being possible than it ever has been. Holographic displays are already being installed in the windshields of certain vehicles, and portable light keyboards are currently available. Number 6. Killer robots. Killer robots always show up in science fiction, like the killbots in Futurama or the Cybermen in Doctor Who. But the real world isn't far behind. The US military has made a small robot tank that can be equipped with machine guns, grenade launchers, and a camera that will give you chills. It is also said to be able to carry non-lethal items to stop riots. Number 5. Smartwatches. Since the early James Bond movies, wristbands that can do things like watch TV, talk, print, and more have been a common sight in science fiction. With the top tech companies competing to make the best cell phone watch with lots of extra gadgets and gizmos, this one technology has come true in a big way. Number 4. Memory erasers. The neuralizer in Men in Black is one of the coolest science fiction gadgets we've seen, but the fact that it can erase your recent memories with a flash of light is also scary. Even though we don't have a neuralizer yet, scientists in New York are testing a drug that can stop the brain from using an enzyme that helps it remember things. Number 3. Self-contained scuba helmet. In the beginning, people who went scuba diving wore big, heavy suits with a tube to the surface that brought them oxygen. Immersed senses has changed the game, even though most of it is still big. Their helmet has a screen on the front that uses GPS to tell you where you are. It also pulls oxygen from the seawater to give you a breathing system that you don't need to bring with you. Number 2. Hoverbike. It's possible that speeder motorcycles from Star Wars were the quickest way to escape from stormtroopers, but it's also possible that they'll soon be the quickest way to navigate across towns and cities. According to the manufacturer of the Hoverbike, Aerofex, the product will be available for purchase by the public in 2017. Simply be prepared to pay the amount of $85,000. Number 1. Cybernetic reading. Researchers in Singapore are working on a prototype for a device that can be worn in both the ear and the fingertip. This is a less frightening option than having a device surgically implanted in your brain. When you move your touch over the text, the app will recognize the words, and it will then translate them, as well as do other functions. People who read Braille or have problems seeing will benefit from this in a very significant way. So that's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.